you have to check if your insurance will work in France. And I think this is like you don't automatically have the card. Well, at least in France, we have to ask for it, like specifically. So you might have to, yeah, ask your insurance to edit the card.
Yeah, I've done that before, and they told me I do not need a card. So if it
Ah,
works
okay.
in France, the insurance, do I still need a card, or is it just okay the way it is?
No, if you have like a certificate saying that it's like
Ah, okay.
European and that it's working in France, then it's
Then
okay.
that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the second question is, I'm doing my master's in physics. That should be at the Faculty of Science, right?
Yeah.
Because I got two emails today about the formula for registration. One
Yeah.
from you, I think, and another
Yeah.
one from the Polytech. And I'm not sure about that.
Okay.
Should I register for that too? I don't know because I actually did not ask for it.
Okay, she might have mistaken you. I will just check if you are, because for me, you're in the list of the physics department, so
Mhm.
I don't know how they found you.
Okay, because I just got two emails right after each other. So I don't know. The
Okay.
registration for Polytech is online, so I wasn't sure, and the documents needed are, I think, similar. So
Yeah,
I
the
do not need
documents
to
should
do
be the
both, right?
same, but no, I mean, for me, you're only at the science faculty
Okay, thank you.
in our system, so yeah. Mm, okay. Okay, so I will carry on with the local and university life. So yeah, this is the map. And this is another map. So you can see here, this is the Orsay campus, which is quite big. And we have a lot of new buildings actually being built. Um, so here on the lower half, this is like the historical campus. So it's really green. We have like a little river going through it, and my office is here in the building 300, and the Faculty of Sciences International Relations office is also here in the building 336. And well, there's another part of the campus which is here, and to get there you'll have to go like up like a hill. Actually, it's like on the it's located on what we call the plateau, so it's yeah, it's higher. You can either walk there, or you can also take a bus which will take you up there. And so up there, it's well, the pharmacy of faculty is here in very brand new buildings, and Polytech also is there, and also the courses, the master's courses actually of the Faculty of Sciences are mostly there. So if you are in the Masters of Physics or Biology or Chemistry, you will have your courses there in the majority. Um, what else? No, I think that's it. And if you connect like with our two students on Friday, they will maybe explain you more on how. Well, one of them has courses on in what we call the valley, so the historical campus, and also on the plateau. So sometimes you have to run, sometimes you have time. So it's quite an adventure. um, Yeah, and this is also like a view of the historical campus of the valley of Orsay. So it's quite green. It's quite nice. We can see some squirrels sometimes running into the trees. So it's really nice. Um, well, this is the another campus. So that's the law and economics faculty. You can see that it's really close to one of the suburb train station. It's only like 5 minutes to walk, and everything is located on the same campus. So you have, I think, big buildings, and all the courses will be here. for law and economics and management. And this is the campus of the Faculty of Medicine. So it's located actually in a very big hospital, which is in Kremlin-Bicêtre. So you will be actually in the hospital, but there's one building dedicated to the courses, and if you are doing like traineeships, you will be actually in the hospital. And it's really close to Paris. You see like beyond this red line here, it's already Paris. But also here you have one of the station of the suburb train. So if you live in the south or north from the faculty, you can still take the train to go to your courses or traineeship. Right. Also, I wanted to show you our websites because we have a lot of information on it. You can see that in the campus life section, there are a lot of information there about, well, accommodation, the welcome desk. So here is also the buddy program here, the international mentoring program, some information about the digital services, so how the Wi-Fi works and what online tools you can have access to. Also something about the sports that we have, the libraries, and also online libraries, and you can have access to everything actually once you have your student card. There's also a department dedicated to students with disabilities. Also our catering service, and also our health services. So as a student, you can have access actually to health services from the university. So it's not it's not a health insurance, but if you have issues like with your health, you can still meet with the doctor, with the nurse, or have advice about any health issues that you may have. So in each faculty we have nurses and doctors whom you can meet and discuss. Okay, we also have student organizations. Well, we have two that are dedicated really to international students. So there is one called Erasmus, which is at the Faculty of Law and Economics, and they're quite active. They are really they are sending newsletters, and they are organizing events, and they also have a partnership with a company in Paris, which is organizing like trips in France for international students at very fair prices. So can be nice. And there's also another one called EPEPS at the Faculty of Pharmacy, and they're also organizing like challenges like for innovation and challenges for students and with buddies also. So they're organizing a few events throughout the semester. And we also have other organizations from the university. So there's one called the Diagonal. They're organizing events about arts and sciences and how to speak about science when you're not really a scientist, and really how to bring people to sciences when they're not scientists. And yeah, they're organizing a few very nice events also throughout the year, so you can have also a look at it. And we have actually like a calendar of all the university events. So we have a lot of conferences, sometimes at the Faculty of Sciences, sometimes at Polytech, and sometimes also in the other engineering schools. But since we are all into the University of Paris-Saclay, you'll have access to all the events that are organized on the campus. And Yeah, also a few tips for students in France. So once you will have your French student card, once again, you will have access to some discounts because you have like this student status. So at the cinema, for example, or at the swimming pool, you can show your card and have a discount. Also in some shops, it can also be possible. Also, I think in McDonald's, if you eat there. There are also a few cool places that we have on the campus. So there are some co-working spaces which are located on the Plateau campus. Also a bike repair shop if you want to go biking on the campus. Well, the forum of association was in September. I forgot to take it out. And there are also some festivals organized by either the university, like a science festival, or like we also have a school for music and dance, which is located on the campus, but which doesn't belong to the university. But the building is there, and they're also organizing some festivals sometimes. And also on transportation, you will have discounts with your student card. Right. So now about accommodation. So I sent you like an email and some links so that you can register and give us all your information so that you can have access to a residence hall for students. Well, that was the first step of the procedure. You see that like the student hall, they don't belong to the university. They belong to an organization called CRUS, which is funded by the government. And those student halls that were opened, they were funded at first for French students who didn't have much finances, let's say. And we managed to have a number of rooms for international students because we know that it's not easy for international students to find accommodation. But yeah, that was really the first step of the procedure. So for those of you who will arrive very early in January, you should receive an email with like a reservation link. So it will allow you to really like you'll have to pay the 100 euros booking fee. So that will really tell the course that you want this accommodation. And prior to this, I think you have to go to this website here, trouver un logement lescrous.fr, to activate your account. So there are two sections on this website. There is one section where you can like look for an accommodation by yourself. And here you have to click on this one. Well, everything is in French, so I'm very sorry about this. But you have to really be careful to click on this one, saying that you have a partnership with your higher education institution. So basically that we prior to all of this booked a room for you. So this is like really important to do that. And also you have to ask for your visa guarantee. So if you need a visa, you will first have to get your visa. But if you don't need a visa, you this website, which is called visal.fr, and ask for your guarantee certificate. Oops, right. So after they will send you a link so that you can make an appointment with your residence. And yeah, so you will have to choose the day when you arrive to get your keys. And before you arrive, so between the moment that you make the appointment and your arrival, you'll have to put your insurance certificate, so housing certificate, also on the platform, and signed your like your rent contract, which will be also sent by the post in one of the emails. And when you arrive, they will ask you for 2 photos. So that's why I told you to bring more than one, and also pay the first rent and the guarantee deposit minus the 100 euros that you already paid. So normally it should be, everything should be online. If you have troubles with the document, or if the course doesn't understand what like what you put on their platform as a document, you can always ask me for any advice, or the housing department. So the address logement.étudiant, which might have already written to you. Yeah, so those were just a few explanation about what we ask you for. So the visa guarantee, it's mandatory. Actually, normally we would ask for like a physical person to guarantee that you will pay your rent. So the guarantee is just if you have a problem, or if you don't want to pay your rent anymore, there is either a person or this visa guarantee that will pay the cost. And actually the visa certificate is funded by the French government, but it's kind of an insurance for the course. And also the security deposit, it's also an insurance for the course. It's in case anything is broken when you leave, or if they have to pay for like a cleaning company to come when you leave your room. They will charge this to you, and they will give you less. Well, they should give you everything back when you leave, but if they have something to pay at the end, they will take this amount of money. Okay, insurances. So in France we have quite a lot of insurances, and we ask for a lot of them. So you have 2 different one, but actually you can very often take both at the same time. So housing insurance or home insurance, and the civil liability insurance. So the home insurance is well, for your apartment, if you get robbed, or if anything gets broken, or yeah, anything that can happen, if you have a leak or anything. So this is really for your housing. And the liability, civil liability insurance, is to insure you or any damage that you could cause when you're here. So I don't know if it's very French, but we ask it to all the students, or even if you are doing an internship, or even when anyone wants to work in France, it's always something that we ask for. So here I put you some like 3 links that you can check if you want to take one in France. It doesn't have to be one in France. I think for the home insurance, it will be hard to find one in your home country. But the civil liability insurance, it can be it doesn't have to be a French one. If your insurance is already providing this, it's okay. And sometimes I know that in Italy, for example, some universities provide this to their students when they go abroad. So they might already have told you this, maybe, or you can, if you come from Italy, I know that some of the universities provide this to their students. Okay. So about the course contract, all the contracts will go until the end of August. So don't be surprised. It's normal. It's they issue rental agreements until the end of August. It will be up to you to warn them like at least 1 month before you are leaving, that you are leaving, to inform them about your departure date. And if you don't do it 1 month before, if they will charge you for the rent extra. So just pay attention to this, that you will have to warn them. But yeah, when you receive the housing proposal, it will go until the end of August. That's normal. And if you told them that you were doing an internship, they might put the real dates of your internship on the contract. So if you are doing studies, it's until the end of August. If it's an internship, it might be your real dates indicated in your internship contract. And when you arrive, when you will get the keys, what they will do is they will ask you to, or they will come with you into the room or the apartment, and they will check everything, all the items that are present in the room, to assess whether it's in good shape or not. And they will do the same when you leave. So this is how they will decide whether they will take money from your deposit or not. So if something is broken, if you see that something is broken in the studio, just pay attention and tell them right away when you arrive, so that it doesn't so that it's not up to you to pay for it at the end. And in the cruise accommodation, there are only like a bed, a chair, sometimes a lamp, and like a table, some cupboards, and yeah, that's about it. And a mattress, of course, but there are no bed linen and no kitchen equipments. Yeah, that was the end. So now for the questions. So yeah, maybe Marina, you can go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, hey.
I would like to ask you a question about the cruise housing.
Yeah.
I have completed the form. We also emailed a couple of times about it. And I will be arriving in France in February. And I wanted to ask you if we have like to wait for the cruise or if it will be better to have another housing choice as well, because I read online that the cruise might inform us like up to 2 or 3 weeks before our arrival.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they will send you a housing proposal, like yeah, maybe 2 weeks before you arrive. But if you are on the list, well, you will receive one, so you don't have to look for another accommodation.
So it will be like we will certainly get one. It will be like a positive response.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, Benedict, go ahead.
Similar question. I have filled all the forms for the cruise, and today I received the email that my accommodation request has been sent to Cruise of Versailles and will be processed as soon as possible. What do I need to expect for waiting time?
Well, it depends what arrival date you put in the form.
I filled in the 1st of January. Yes.
So you should receive it like tomorrow or on Friday.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what I think. I also I'm sorry, I'm sending a lot of emails, but I put this also in an email. Well, what I told you is that you have to go through the whole procedure and you have to really have an appointment with your residents before you come, because, well, at least in September, that's what happened to some students. They didn't have an appointment, and the course wouldn't let them go into their accommodation because they didn't have an appointment. So, well, in September, it's a little bit different because a lot of students are arriving at the same time, and it's complicated to process everything for the course. But to really make sure that you can enter your room when you arrive, you should really have an appointment, and also have all the documents either with you or like having put them on the platform so that you can enter. And the course is also closed on Saturdays and Sundays. So if you arrive on the weekends, you should like book 1 night or 2 nights in a hostel or in an Airbnb or something, because the course is only open on weekdays, like from Monday to Friday.
Okay. So I have to expect that the offering from Cruise will arrive in the next 2 or 3 days, and then I can fill in the form, and then I have a accommodation, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Get off.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
perfect.
should be. Yeah, it should be here. It should be done for those of you who will arrive early January. It should be done tomorrow or on Friday, and afterwards, the cruise will be working until the 22nd of December. So they will try to validate all of your documents, and you should be able to make an appointment for the first week of January. Marina? Yeah. No, Marina is gone.
Just another
Hi.
question again about the cruise. You told us earlier something about activating our proposal offer or something like that. Is this mandatory now? Because I still haven't gotten a proposal. I only completed the form, and I got an email from you saying that you have like directed my form to the Cruise of Versailles.
Well,
Like, is there
if you
anything
arrive
else
in
to right
February,
now?
you will not receive it before the Christmas break. Actually,
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just waiting. I don't have to do anything else, right?
yeah. For now, no. You can just wait. Yeah, that's
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Then we have Selma Johanna.
Yes, hello. I also have
Hi.
a question concerning accommodation. You said that it's sure that we get accommodation via cruise once we are like registered, but how do I know that I only come in April, so I have a lot of time. I won't get like a proposal now, but how do I know that I will get a proposal?
Well, if you completed the form that I sent with the
Yes.
code, like DEVEC, DRU, yeah, with this code, well, you are on my list, and then it's fine.
Then it's sure. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
Next is hi.
I would like to ask 2 questions, if I may. I have the same thing like others with LA, and I'm still waiting for a signature from my welcoming faculty of medicine, because my international relation office is impatient, and I haven't received answer from faculty of medicine, and I don't know when can I expect signed LA.
Well, I don't know either, but I will call my colleagues tomorrow from the medicine faculty. I will ask them to send it to you.
And
Yes.
also, I would like to ask, I'm arriving at the beginning of February, and if it is possible to join 2 French courses, even if they even if they start at the end of January?
Well, I think if you missed like 1 or 2 courses, it should be fine.
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Okay. Next is yeah. Monish, do you have a
Hi. So
Yes.
earlier you were talking about getting an appointment from the cruise before arrival, right?
Sorry,
So
I didn't.
yeah,
Sorry, the sound is very bad.
yeah.
Okay.
So can all right now?
Yeah, now it's a little bit
Hello?
better.
Yeah. So earlier you were talking about getting an appointment from the cruise before our arrival at France, right? So yeah. So we haven't actually. So we already got provisional accommodation confirmed from the cruise, and like we are currently in the procedure on our way to get. We are currently applying for a visa, and like we are yet to obtain a visa, and
Yeah.
so because of that we are not. We are yet to complete that visa procedure because we haven't gotten our visa, and we most probably will get a visa by the end of December or early January.
Yeah, I know. I think I sent you an email yesterday about this.
Yeah. So can you like my question is like, can you clarify on like what you mean by an appointment? Like, so is it like some kind of a mail or letter of confirmation of our accommodation, or like will the provisional accommodation do qualify as an appointment?
No, like, well, after you have your visa, you will be able to get your visa certificate and you will receive a housing, like a proper housing offer from the cruise. So you will get to pay the reservation fee, send all your documents on a platform, and afterwards they will ask you to choose a date and like a time for an appointment on a platform. So it's not like emails exchanges, it's all through platforms, and you will just have to pick a time and a date to actually say, I'm coming this day and this at this time to get my keys. That's what I mean by making an appointment.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So and I have another doubt. So the provisionally allotted accommodation. So like while filling our preferences for the cruise, like we were given an option to fill our top 3 wishes, right? So and like we got our second preference as our provisional accommodation. Like, is there any chance that
Oh, we're losing you.
Sorry. So the provisionally allotted accommodation. So the so yeah. So the provisionally allotted thing was actually our second preference when we filled our cruise accommodation thing. And so, is there any chance that the one that we got provisionally allotted might get upgraded to our first preference, like a different accommodation,
Well,
different residence?
I know that you had to put 3 wishes in the form. Actually, we don't. Well, I don't know in which one of the residents you will be. Well, the cruise will make like a proposal, and we will have to validate it. So they will put you in the residence upon the availability, actually, at the time that you receive your visa. So it's the same for all the students. It's really depending on where you have your courses and whether there is space in which residence. But we will try
Okay,
to.
so the provisionally allotted residence is not the final accommodation that we will get, right?
Well, we'll try to
that's-
respect your first choice and also the what type of accommodation you would like, if it's like a studio or a shared apartment, or like a shared, like a room with shared kitchen and services. But well, it depends on the availability.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Jennifer?
Yeah, I have a question about the home insurance, because you listed a few, and I was wondering, can I just book those online or anything, or do I need to go somewhere?
Yeah, no, everything is online.
It's online.
Yeah.
Okay, I have another question, because I applied over Crew for accommodation, but I've already found an accommodation. So do I need to cancel it, or can I just ignore it?
I'll tell them.
Okay, that would be great. Thank you. And another unrelated question, I was wondering if you have any sports activities on the campus, and
Yes.
where I can assign for those.
Yeah, we do. Actually, I was planning to do like a second session early in January and talk about this. But yeah, we have actually oh, sorry, I showed you my emails. Let's just see this. Sorry. Yeah, well, actually, we do have a sports department that you can register in. Actually, you'll be able to do it. You will be able to do it only once you have your student card. Once again, but we have like over, I think it's 80 or like 70, between 70 and 80 sports that are available on the campus, and it costs 40 euros for the whole semester, and you can register into 2 different slots, so you can choose 2 different sports, and well, it's the same like upon availability. But yeah, and actually we have a very new like sports complex, which is very nice. But you'll just have to be careful when you choose your course, like the sports that you want, that they are actually offered on your campus, because on the sports website we have all the different campuses, and also from the other universities. So yeah, just be careful to not choose like a sports in Evry or Versailles. But I'll talk about it in January.
All right. So are there any deadlines for to sign
No,
up,
you know,
or
you can
anything?
register whenever you want.
Okay.
Well, the price will always be the same. But no, yeah, you can register when you want.
All right.
You
thank
just need your student card, because they will need your student number.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Julia?
Yes, hi. Can you
Hi.
hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I have 2 questions. The first one is about cruise, because like 3 weeks ago, they sent an email about the asking for an accommodation, and today before the meeting, they sent me another 3 emails where they told me to complete my question for accommodance, but I'm coming in February. So maybe I have to finish everything in order to obtain a place where to stay. And so this means that they accepted my question, or it means that they're looking for an house for me. I'm really confused. It's my second Erasmus, and I don't know how to deal with this.
I'm confused too. Well, you received an email saying that they gave your information to the cruise?
Yeah, because
Okay.
they told me to complete my request for assistance in obtaining an housing.
Okay. So this might mean that you that there's some information missing, actually.
Okay. They are asking me to find a garant for the accommodation.
Yeah, so
And
that's the visa certificate that you can ask for. If you come from Italy, you don't need a visa, so you can do it. You can do it now, actually. You don't need to
okay,
wait.
I'm going to do actually. And I have the question is, I'm coming in February. Do I have to be scared about timeline, or it's okay to just see what happened in January? Because I'm also looking for a company because I'm going to do my internship and I'm looking for a company. I still I'm not sure that I will find it.
Okay, well, if you, I'm just looking for, oh yeah, okay. Well, in your housing form, you didn't give any sorry, it's late. You didn't indicate any of the residents actually, because we're asking you to put three residences. Like three student halls, so that's what's missing. And you put your arrival date on the 23rd of February, sorry. So yeah, actually you will not, if this stays your date of arrival, you will not receive anything before February actually.
Okay, so I don't have to be scared about timeline and all this stuff.
No, not yet.
Okay. And another thing, I just sent an email 2 days ago to the coordinator for signing my LA, because I completed everything on the website of SACLA like 2 months ago, but they didn't sign my LA. I don't know if he's going to sign it because I need it for my university here.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'll look who's the coordinator, and I will see with them.
I will tell you, is Anas, no, it's Christian.
Christian Sandor.
Christian Sandor.
Okay.
Yes, so I don't know if maybe he's in holiday. It's early, but I mean,
Yeah,
I
no,
need
I don't think so, but yeah.
I need the
I'll-
signature only to be
yeah.
sure that my learning agreement is everything was okay, and I'm going to search my company for the internship. Okay, thank you.
I'll see him. Okay. Okay, Benedict again.
Yes, it's just I found out that there is also Le Guichet Unique by Cruz.
Yeah.
And I've made also a request there, but I don't see what's the difference between the two things and how these things work, and I wanted to know what's the difference, and do I also have a chance to get their housing, or how it is?
No, no chance. No, because the Guichet Unique Paris Saclay it's really specific, and it's well, since I have like 100 places for you in like, let's say, one envelope in some of the student halls, and the Guichet Unique Paris Saclay, the GUPS is another system actually. It involves other student halls and other places, and it's kind of reserved to students who are applying to a degree actually, so it's not meant to take any exchange students. And the places are really low. Well, there are like 1,000 places, but we have a lot more students. So yeah, so actually if they see in the system that you applied for the GUPS, they will check if you're an exchange student, and they will refuse your request on the GUPS, because you will have like other places with me. So
Okay, good.
but yeah, but I know it's confusing. Actually, it's
yes.
Fotaini?
Yes, I have two questions. The first one is about the LA. It hasn't been signed yet, and I'm arriving in the beginning of January. I have sent several emails, but haven't received any answer yet.
And you are in which faculty?
In medicine.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll talk to Simon about it.
And I have a second one concerning the registration form. I haven't received any form yet. And I was wondering if I should only pass by the Mr. Patini's office to do so, or I will also
yeah,
receive.
if you arrive, I think he should send you an email with all the information, and also at the medicine faculty you'll have to go through like a medical visit, like to see a
Yes,
doctor,
mhm.
like when you register.
I
So
have
he'll
an appointment. Yeah. Mhm.
so yeah, he will send you all the information, I think. But if you arrive early January, you can go to his office actually, and he can, I think he can make the registration like right away. Just make sure to bring all the documents
The documents
that I
mhm.
mentioned.
Thank you.
That'd be fine. Alina, if you're still here. Alina, do you have a question? Yeah. No. Yeah. No. No. Well, Dennis, do you want to go ahead if you have a second question?
Yep. I tried to register to do HEIMI for the civil liability insurance, and I already did the payment, like 13 euros per year, and I think it was the right one, but I'm just not sure about something because maybe I will contact you by mail separately. Can I send you the document they gave me? Because it's kind of strange because I could download it. I actually think I downloaded it before paying. So this is a strange thing. Then I paid, but
maybe it was the like general conditions that you have.
Yeah, probably yes. Because and then after I paid, I received by mail the receipt that I paid.
Yeah.
But I didn't actually receive a PDF document that I could like upload. So don't.
Okay, maybe sometimes it's just available on the website. So if you have like an account or something, you can maybe try to log into the website. But you can, anyways, you can send it to me and I can have a look at it.
Okay, thank you.
No
But
problem.
yeah, in any case, I didn't register before doing. They didn't ask me to register. They asked me just to send their document, my details like email,
Okay.
address, and everything. But yeah, maybe I will try registering and using the same mail. And then if they ask me to put like a code that I received, I actually received some things
Yeah.
I can try. But anyway, thank you.
Yeah.
And the second thing, the Christian Sandor and the professor that another girl mentioned before, same that is the same person I'm waiting from.
Okay.
Get to know
Okay.
you and fine. So
Okay. So I'll make a like a
thank
group
you.
email.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, another idea that I have for your insurance certificate, maybe if you check your spams, sometimes like your spam inbox, sometimes it gets like in different inbox.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can check. And Lisa?
Hi, I'm from the Faculty of Pharmacy, and my deadline for the registration form was on the 19th of December. So I uploaded all the files, and my registration form asked me my address for in Paris. And at the time, I didn't know it, but now I found an accommodation, and my question is if I have to re-upload another document, another registration form with my new address, or if I have to write to someone.